Bhutan is a small country with a population of 7,50,000 people between India and China. It is believed to be one of the greenest countries in the world. Bhutan has so many trees that the country has become a carbon sink for 6 million tons of carbon dioxide. Therefore, with no other country that has even achieved becoming carbon neutral, Bhutan has managed to be carbon negative. The landlocked country located in the eastern region of the Himalayan mountain is one of the rich culture and strong national pride. Despite the lack of infrastructure and small economy, Bhutan is considered to be the happiest country in Asia. Bhutan has never been ruled by an external entity. Thanks to its inaccessible territory and smart decision and trick used by various kings who negotiated smart deal with the British when they were expanding their base in India and Nepal. The predominant religion in Bhutan is Buddhism, followed by Hinduism. As a result, Bhutanese culture is very much influenced by sacred Buddhist values. Bhutanese live by their religious value and respect their god and deities a lot. In this world of dirty politics and corruption to stay at the top, it is surprising as well as inspiring to see such a selflessness by the king of Bhutan that he realized the fact that Bhutan may not always have a good and honest king, so he favored democracy and elections were held with the establishment of constitution in 2005, thus converting Bhutan into a constitutional monarchy. Bhutan was isolated entirely from the world until 1974 and kept itself cut off from the world for centuries to protect its culture. It was not until the 1970s that the first foreign tourists were allowed in. In 2010, Bhutan became the first country to ban the production and the sale of tobacco products. Smoking in public area is illegal, however. All citizens officially become a year older on New Year's Day. If people forgot their birthday due to illiteracy or some other reason, it is easier to remember it by celebrating on New Year. The government has taken necessary steps to ensure free health and education facilities for all. Most people still get their education from monasteries, but steps are taken to increase the literacy rate. Bhutanese love to eat spicy food. It is said that they will not eat a dish until it is spicy enough. Chilies are not considered a seasoning, but a vegetable that is important for providing flavor to any meal. Despite a focus on internal happiness, the Bhutanese government has been accused of numerous human rights violations against the ethnic minority living there. Many were forced out of the country or into refugees camps. This Himalayan kingdom has only been open to the outside world since the 1970s. Visitors are amazed by its unspoiled nature and culture. It is like a paradise lost. There is a sense of purity and mystery here. Bhutanese people know that the unrestricted tourism can affect their unique landscape and culture, so they take a sustainable approach to tourism development. To visit Bhutan, international tourists, except citizens of India, are required to pay a minimum fees. In a push to modernize, the king of Bhutan finally allowed television and internet access into the country in 1999. Bhutan was among the last countries in the world to adopt television. The king warned that the misuse of television could corrupt the old tradition. Bhutan does not believe in gross domestic product as an indicator of economic growth and development. It has introduced another measurement known as gross national happiness. The Bhutanese take happiness very seriously, despite the fact that Bhutan is one of the least developed countries in Asia. The government still prioritizes gross national happiness rather than gross domestic product, as it is clearly understand that being richer does not mean being happier. It is mandatory to wear the national dress of Bhutan to school, government building, or any other formal occasion. This way, Bhutan tries to preserve and promote its traditional values. Bhutanese people have four pillars or qualitative indicators for the measurement of gross national happiness, which are sustainable development, preservation and promotion of cultural values, good governance, and a healthy environment. This was surely a happy fact about Bhutan. One of the most iconic landmarks of Bhutan is the Tiger Nest Monastery. It is a must-visit place for tourists. The hike up to the temple takes approximately 2 hours. You will be truly mesmerized by the landscape and feel a sense of accomplishment upon reaching the sacred site. Bhutan is a home to the world's highest mountain that has never been climbed, lying on the border with China. The Bhutan International Airport is often known as one of the most dangerous airports to land in. Only qualified pilots are able to land in the airport and navigate the tough terrain. Despite the airport being one of the most challenging places to land, it is also bound to be one of the most memorable flights for most tourists due to its captivating scenery as the flight is approaching.